So, how to quantum leap into your ideal reality. And I'm going to share with you a quick story of how I went from working at a job that I didn't like, and I worked at jobs I didn't like for about 10 years or more, and how I have been now for a couple of years doing my mission full time as a channeler, as a psychic mentor, supporting other humans to create their own reality, to do the same. So I'm going to share with you this powerful story. So 3 years ago in 2020, I was lying on my bed doing a future self visualization, and I had done it before but never to that level. And I remember seeing my future self walking into my bedroom, and it felt very, very real. And the message that she gave me was, she looked deep into my eyes, and I thought, wow, she's going to give me this super powerful message, right? And guys, guess what she said? She said, keep going. And hello everyone that's joining me live. Welcome. She said, keep going. And I said, what? And then I asked her, I said, can you show me my future? And this is what I saw. So back in 2020, I was living in the same apartment. I had a spare room that I rented for another person that lived with me. And I was doing my business from my bedroom because it was a very small apartment. I had a very old computer, and I was always struggling with money because I was never chose to educate myself properly on how to manage money. And I was doing Zoom calls from my phone because my computer was too old. And I remember my future self showing me leaving this apartment by myself. And she showed me that I was living by myself. The spare room that I used to rent for someone was my office, and I had all new equipment. And I had one-on-one clients. I was always busy. And I was running programs where I was teaching people. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I was also teaching people. I was like, wow, that's the best reality ever. How do I get there? And then she tells me, keep going. And just to fast forward to now, 3 years ago, 2023, I was just in my bedroom, and I'm walking around, and then I just feel this nudge, and I feel this connection with my past self. And I remember looking over in the direction of my bed and saying, keep going. And guys, I kid you not, I am the Rubia that went back 3 years ago and told past Rubia to keep going. This is so powerful, because the life that I showed Rubia 3 years ago, it's exactly the life that I'm living right now. And back then, I barely had any clients. I just started posting on social media. If you look on my Instagram, I created an Instagram account. My first post was sometime at the beginning of 2020. Didn't even have Instagram, and I couldn't see exactly how things were going to work. She didn't tell me what, but she told me that I needed to keep doing the things that I was doing, keep showing up, keep investing in myself, keep doing the healing work, the DNA reprogramming, which is something that she guided me to do as well. And that's the life exactly that I'm living. I live in this apartment by myself. The room that I'm sitting now, I used to rent to someone. I no longer do that because I don't need to do that anymore. And I have all new equipment, of course, including a computer where I run my programs. So I'm currently running my third program, which it is You Are the Oracle Mystery School, and running that successfully, and just about to launch it again. And my calendar is booked out 1-2 weeks in advance. So how powerful is this? And what I want to share with you, because the title of this live is How to Quantum Leap into Your Ideal Reality. Quantum leaping, yes, there are some things that you can completely shift from one version of you into another. That is possible. But the majority of time, the way that you quantum leap into your ideal reality is a combination of small steps through a period of time. So it is very important that you are persistent, that you keep going even when things seem hard, even when nothing is happening. And what happened in that period of at least 1 year, I launched about 7 programs that never sold. And I never forgot, well, past Rubia never forgot the message of her future self to keep going. How amazing is this? Honestly, I've lived this. And recently someone told me I need to first feel confident to then go and take the steps that I need to take to create the reality that I want to create, to quantum leap, to quantum jump into this reality. And my answer is no, you don't. You don't need to be confident. What you need is to have a why, a very clear why you do what you do. You choose to do what you want to do, and a vision, and then nothing is going to be on your way. So if you're sitting in front of your phone and you want to go live, like I used to do, I used to be petrified of going live. But I would go live because you know what I used to think? I used to pull up my phone and on my computer and read my vision. I would read my why, and I was like, wow, I want to support the evolution and ascension of humanity at the highest through this healing work, through this mentoring work. And I know I have a lot to share. And in that moment, I was not feeling confident, but I knew that I had things to share. So I just pressed live, and there I went. And then the more I practiced, the more confident I became. So you don't need to wait for to be confident, to have certain feelings. You gain those feelings, you gain resilience, you gain confidence, you gain trust in yourself and in the universe that things are always working out for you by doing the thing before you feel ready. This is so, so important. I have so many people, beautiful clients that come to me and say, I want to do similar work to what you're doing, but I don't know how. And you know what I did? I went out there, and it's 11:11 here, so it's a sign. I went out there and I did so many little courses, big courses, weekend courses, and I tried everything so that I could experience what is it that I want, what is it that I don't want. And regardless if I am putting any of those courses that I did into practice right now or not, they added immense value into my life. I met people, I received healings, I learned what I liked, and I learned what I didn't like. So the thing is letting go of the attachment of, oh my God, I need to hold on to things or hold on to money because what if I am wasting it? It is never wasted. And that's where you tap into your intuition and you listen to that voice without judgment, without thinking, oh, I'm making this up. Letting go of I am making this up, and really trusting the intuitive nudges that you get. And that's it, guys. This is such a powerful story that I shared with a beautiful client yesterday, and she loved it. So I thought I have to share this. And guess what I do now? I am connecting with my future self. So Rubia, present Rubia, is now connecting with my future self. And wow, the work that she's doing is global. She's running retreats. She is supporting humanity to the absolute next level. So now there is nothing that holds me back ever from tapping into the wisdom and the knowing that my future self holds. And this is so, so important, because there's a thing where people say, oh, but I'm just imagining, what if I'm dreaming? What if then I'm disappointed because nothing happens? So that's where you let go of the attachment to the outcome. Allow yourself, just be in the experience. There's no such thing as mistake or failure. All there is life feedback, or feedback from life and life experiences. So I know that I am connecting to my future self, and I'm seeing this huge life that she's creating right now in that parallel reality that my future self already exists. And I'm connecting to that. And while I love that, I am also enjoying the experience. Because imagination is the portal of creation. Imagination is the portal that takes you to quantum leaps like never before. The moment that you stop judging your imagination as this is not real, I'm making this up, it's a program. The program that has been created, those children imagine, those children dream, it's not a thing, get out of your imagination, stop. No, that is a program that has been created to slow down our ascension journey. Because guess what? When I was lying in bed 3 years ago and I saw current Rubia, which was future self back then, I wasn't having a full vision through my third eye, like how, because I am quite psychic. It wasn't that. I was allowing my imagination to go there and have the experience that I was having. So a lot of people have this perception that as psychics, as channelers, we are able to like see everything so clearly. No, I had to trust myself first, let go of the programming around imagination that is not real. And the more I did that, guess what? The more my intuition and my psychic abilities and my channeling abilities opened up. Because it is a test also from our soul, our spirit guides from source, testing us to make sure how much do you want to see more, to see beyond the veil of illusion of this 3D reality. Do you really want it that bad? So start to trust yourself more. Start to let go of the programs that are holding you back from doing so. And then it gets better and better, because the more you trust, the more you receive, and the more you receive, the more you trust. And you must take those steps before you are ready. Not even before you are ready, before you feel ready. Because there's also a lot of programming around like all the things, they must be so perfect. I had someone contacting me recently and saying that I need a website so that I can start helping people. No, you don't need a website. You don't. There's so many things, there's so many programmings around like how we can start helping people. And look at this channel where you guys are connecting with me. Social media, Instagram, Facebook. You can literally share your story, turn on a live and go live and start talking to people. And of course, I had incredible mentors. I invested crazy amounts of money in mentors to support me so that I can be here having this conversation with you as well. So of course, it depends on the level of devotion, what is it that you want to do, what reality you want to take, and taking those steps outside of your comfort zone. Really jumping into the unknown and taking a step, aligned action fast. So there's really a domino effect that happens when you take aligned action fast. So some of you are here because you've seen me in some podcasts that I featured in the last couple of months, and I woke up that morning and I said, Source, Creator, what is it that I'm doing today? And I had all this admin work to do. And Creator literally said, you're going to contact this person and talk about podcasts, and then you're going to contact this other person. I was like, really? Yes, really. And I was hesitating a little bit because I didn't want to bother this person. And then guess what happened? I did that and I featured on a podcast, and I've been invited to talk on others, and I've been taking aligned action much faster than I used to, because otherwise you are delaying that domino effect and delaying yourself from quantum leaping. Because like I said at the start, quantum leaping is a combination of small steps. And someone is saying on the comments, I did this aligned action and now I'm so uncomfortable. Yes. And the thing is, thank you for sharing this, beautiful. And the thing is, if you guys follow Bashar, so Bashar is a beautiful consciousness that's channeled by Daryl Anka, the human. So Bashar has a formula, and it's very important that you follow this formula when you are taking aligned action. It's an amazing formula for you to take on in your life regardless. So number 1, act on your passion and excitement. 2, to the best of your ability. 3, with no insistence and assumption on the outcome. That's a really important one, because regardless of the outcome of the aligned action that you take, the important thing is that you took the aligned action. If something amazing comes out of it, great. If something that you perceive as not so amazing, that could be perceived as negative, allow that to be a life experience, to be feedback. Okay, now I know how to do it next time. Is this making sense? And then number 4, remain in a positive state. So regardless of the outcome, remain in a positive state. And number 5, simultaneously investigate your belief system and let go of the beliefs that are out of alignment of who you prefer to be. Because as you go through this process, you are going to notice all the programmings that come up. What if people judge me? What if people don't like me? What if this action that I took bothers someone else? And always remember that everyone has a soul contract with us. So whatever our actions mean for other people, as long as we're doing love and with the best intention, whatever happens to them, remember that people have a soul contract. They chose to go through very specific experiences. So if people get triggered, they get to choose what they want to do with that trigger. It's not your responsibility how people feel about your actions. And like I said, do it with love and with the best of intentions in your heart. And I posted about this recently. So beautiful souls, and this is something that I do as well, helping people get to the unconscious patterns, roots, and beliefs that are blocking them from creating their ideal reality, from quantum leaping to the ideal reality. Because if you see one of my last posts where I talk about being a witch in a past life, where many people have the witch wound, many people feel petrified or they're not able to go further because they are holding to this wound that it's on an unconscious, ancestral level. So once that's shifted, then it's easier to take the aligned action. Anyway, beautiful souls, I hope that has been helpful to you. If you join me live, you're welcome to come and like the video and leave any comments or any questions. And I look forward to connecting with you all very soon. Make sure that you check out my link in bio. I have some freebies, have the Ancient Future Souls on Facebook. And of course, if you want to work with me, it's all there. And that the Oracle Mystery School is starting again on the 8th of June. Thank you, beautiful humans. Sending you all so much love. Mwah. Until next time.